Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising to everybody. I hope everybody is feeling great, is feeling good, and had a great and marvelous weekend. My weekend was really packed full this weekend. Oh my gosh. Wait till I get into it and tell you what happened. You're not going to believe it. But believe this. This is an awesome book. You guys got to get it and read it. Yes, definitely. Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. But it wouldn't be remiss if I didn't. It would be remiss if I didn't mention Molly Moss C. Moss. The Mosses with the mostest. Or the most mostest. Okay, Molly Moss, most mostest. I call him the C. Moss boss anyway. Good products, good vibes, good everything. You guys really need to DM this young brother and get some of his products. He has a plethora of things on his platter and stuff that he can do. So, I want to pay him homage today too. Today is Veterans Day, y'all. Let's get it. And to me, a veteran is anybody surviving and living life, because life itself nowadays is a war. So my hats off to the military branches that serve. My great granddaddy and two of my great uncles served in World War II, and they made it back alive. So homage go out to them. Thank them for my cover. McFarland's, there's a lot of military McFarland's in the military. What? They serve. We serve. They still going in. Shouts out to everybody that serve our country. And even those here, like I said, anything fighting to make life better, you're serving. You're helping other people, you're serving. And thank you all. Veterans Day go a long way to me. And I want to also give big shouts out to my auntie Maxine. I love you, Maxine Simmons McDaniels. Yes, she is a cancer survivor. She has a foundation called Tickle Me Past Pink. Y'all look that up. Get in with that. She produces a lot of shows, comedy shows, and all that good stuff all along down in the ATL. But she survived, I think it was 43 bouts of chemotherapy. She survived cancer, and I just want to give my auntie Max big shouts out and love. This is when they told her she was cancer free. Do y'all know how hard that is to be cancer free? When they say that you're cancer free, meaning that disease or that whatever was attacking your body is eradicated. So big shouts out to you, Auntie Max. Love you. Keep going strong. Alrighty, let's get into it. Uh, do. Let's see who's on the panel this morning. Hey, Trey Wiz. My Wiz kid is with me this morning. Grand Rising, blessings.
Good morning. What's up? What's up?
All right. How was your weekend, baby?
Sure, my weekend was good. My weekend was good. I had an early Thanksgiving on this side of the family because my aunt is going down to Hampton, Virginia, where my cousin is at school. So she has other family down there. So my aunt like cooked all this food and everything. And yeah, I had an early Thanksgiving. I got a whole bunch of leftovers and everything. So somebody wants some pie or some pie, some chicken or something like that. You can gladly get you a plate because we got too much food in this joint. But
Okay, that's
it was
what's
nice to
up.
have that little Thanksgiving or whatever with them. What's going on with you?
Oh man. Oh gosh, a whole lot is happening. I'm feeling emotional, feeling happy. It's just a lot of different things are going on this morning. It's a better day.
Shoot, tell us about it. Let us know what's going on.
I think when the sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day that you're breathing.
Gotta get the sunlight.
Baby, what? Today is National Singles Day. Did y'all know that? So yeah, give it up for you for being single. I don't know when they say that couples live longer than single people do. So I'm like, is that a thing to celebrate then? So
Shit, I don't got no gray hair or nothing like that. I'm not stressed about nothing. Like you see, the sun is shining and it's a great day in the neighborhood.
Yes, it is. Look, are you on your stroll? You on your walk this morning?
Oh yeah, well I'm walking a dog, so I'm just that's extra reason to get out.
Oh, look at him.
Outside,
He going on about it, but he looks so cute. You got a leash on him?
Nah, he's trained.
Oh, okay. So when you say he's trained, will he go up to another dog, or if he see another dog, he come back to you?
Well, I don't have no issue with control or bringing him back, calling his name. He's very like in tune. So if he's walking, he's gonna like check behind himself to see how close I am and before he hits the corner. So he's pretty good. Like you gotta watch other people's dogs because you don't know how other people's dogs respond to him. But he get all the little girl dogs around here. So he got him a fresh cut. He ready to get some hoes. So we're on the stroll looking for him. I'm trying to help him find one.
Did he bite people?
No.
No, okay.
No, he's trained. You're not gonna be in our house and not address him or acknowledge him, and come in and just sit down and stuff and think you're gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. But for the most part, no. Like you're not gonna come in our house and think you're just gonna sit down and not like address him and interact. Like if he feels ignored, like you didn't say anything to him, he thinks that's weird. So,
he sound like a real human.
yeah, he looks at it like it's weird because he's like, who is this new person that didn't, you know? So he good though. He don't do no biting or nothing.
What's his name?
Zeus.
Yeah, my son always wanted a dog. He loved dogs.
Yeah, it's my cousin Naya dog, so I'm spending a lot more time with him. Like now that she's in school. She was just up here yesterday for the weekend, but she went back down to school. So I'm the one doing the walking and stuff in the morning. What's up, Damien?
What's up, y'all? Happy Veterans Day.
Oh, good morning, Damien Seaman. Happy Veterans Day to you too. And
Dorky,
you are a serviceman.
Say hi to Althea. Dorky, say hi to Althea. Say hi.
Look, your dog is like, look, get off me, man.
No, he's like 4.5 pounds of whoop ass. This one here is the Chief. Chief, come here.
Oh, what kind
He's
of
the
dog?
He's a wire-haired pointer griffon.
Okay, and the reason why I'm loving the dogs and the animals, PTSD, that is a real thing. And our good friend Brenda Joy, who trains dogs to be emotional support animals for a lot of veterans. She has a dog named Teddy. That's a huge dog. And
y'all make sure y'all pick up y'all shit. All the dog owners.
His name is Master Chief.
I can't hear y'all talking at the same time.
Yeah, that's why I stopped talking. My bad.
Yeah,
So
his name is Master Chief Seaman.
Master Chief Seaman. Okay. And Trey,
Yep.
what was you saying? I couldn't hear.
Nah, I was just saying, y'all pick up y'all dog shit. HOA
Oh,
gonna get your ass. Pick up your dog shit.
oh
Like, come on
yeah,
now.
behind your
A
dog.
lot of,
Yeah,
yeah.
I found out that cats are a different type of breed. Like when we was coming in Saturday, me and my aunt Pam, we was coming in from Walmart.
Come on.
Now, it was these two cats. It was like a bigger cat and a little smaller cat. She said the bigger cat was a male cat. I can't see nothing. She said, "Are these cats are at the door?" They was running out there. So she came in my house, got my tuna fish, my good tuna fish, opened up a can, and she was feeding the kitties. Right. So the big cat, what I noticed is the male cat, and it was this little cute little cat named I call her Darling Alfalfa. But Alfalfa was swatting at her. They was very hungry. They didn't have no tags or nothing. And I wanted to pet them, but I was like, no, I don't like ticks or fleas. And you outside in the element, I don't know what you got on them. And I was like standoffish. So, but the man ate the food, then went to her plate to eat the food and smacked her away. And she just sat there and curled up. My auntie had to go out there and chase the big cat away or stand in front of the big cat just so the little cat can eat. And she said these are virile animals. She said they will pee where they eat or whatever. They will mark your territory, so no rodent problems. They was like, it's like because mice smell cats immediately. I don't know if that's the same for dogs, but they no rodents. But the cats, what I was saying, won't leave my patio. She fed them cat. I thought that was a myth, a joke. So, I had my door open and they was pressing their face against my damn screen and scratching at my screen. I said, oh my gosh. She said, spray water, put water on my. I said, no, I think that's cruel. I ain't gonna spray with no water. And they won't leave my patio. that night when my son came in, he kept looking behind him like, I'm like, what's wrong? And the cats was running up on him, trying to get in the house. So that myth is true. If you feed a cat, that's your cat. I think we'll always say you never feed a cat, you can't get rid of them. Have y'all ever heard that saying?
You sweet boy.
Nobody. Well, I experienced it. I mean, I'm the only one that heard of that saying.
If you got feral cats around your crib, and you put food out for them, they might not necessarily come into the house, but they're going to be very appreciative, and they will come back. Whatever time you constantly put it out, they'll know it and they'll come.
Well, they put their face up against the daggone screen. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I wasn't the one that fed you. Go on, get from me in there.
Yeah, they want some more of that good tuna fish.
Look, you got 2 cans. My auntie, she was like, I'm gonna come back and bring some more cat food, and I'm gonna replace your tuna fish. And I'm gonna do this. I'm like, no, that's okay. Don't bring no cat food. I don't want to be known as the crazy cat lady. But they said that cats protect you. I don't know what that means, but
I don't think so. I think cats, even domesticated inside your house, man, they're fucking asshole. I mean, they want what they want when they want it, and they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want, and they can give 2 shits.
I feel like they're a lot more demanding. They're a lot more demanding than the
dogs. Dogs, on the other hand,
really?
Yeah, I mean, how many people do you know who have trained a cat to be on a leash? No one. Maybe one.
But cats don't need walking. Cats go out and do their thing.
No, but if you're gonna have them in your house, they better know where the litter box is and the food and water is, because they'll go use that litter box, clean it.
How do they know where the litter box is? How do they know to go in the litter box?
They just know.
It's the sense in the little ground stuff that's in the litter box. The same with like the reason why dogs kick up the grass after they shit. after they poop, rather. My bad.
They kick it up?
Yeah.
Most dogs do. They'll like scoot their back feet in every direction, trying to bury it.
Yeah. It's a chemical signal. Let other dogs know that you are marking areas, really.
Wow.
So they'll walk around and tag little areas and stuff.
Yeah, and my dogs, they'll go around, see where the other dogs peed, and then they'll just put a little squirt on there and then go to another spot, and they found someone else who peed there. Then they'll go pee on that.
Mm-hmm.
Animals are so interesting. I mean, if you really study them, they show you how we should act. Oh, wow. Baby, speaking of animals, oh my goodness. Remember I said Friday I'm taking it off the show for 24 hours. I took it off the show. I took it off the show for 24 hours. Baby, let me tell you, Friday night, I was hosting a Galactic Panther and Lee. Oh, that was an awesome show. It was nice, a nice crowd. And I met someone. It's so funny. Let me tell you the conversation. Shouts out to you, Ron. Hey, Ron. And Inferno. I met a stripper named Inferno. He said his name was Inferno and yada, yada, yada. He comes and whip out pictures of the Inferno, of the log or the fire, whatever. He's a dancer. And he was showing me dances and videos. How about me and Shaquan Williams was there. Me and Shaquan was sitting there cracking up. She said, out there, he on you. I said, well, he ain't on me. He better get off. And he come and whip out a picture of his tally knackle. I said, I don't want to see that. I said, so you a dancer? Let me see what you got. This Negro proceeds to pull down his pants and going to throw his meat out. I said, wait a minute, hold up. I said, I'm a seasoned woman, honey. I said, and if all you got is dick, then you ain't got much. I ain't talking about that. I said, let me see your dance moves. You said you dance.
You gotta have some fun.
I was like, Inferno. He was ready the whole night. He was one of my favorite hecklers while I was doing the show. He was cutting up. I was like, give me the microphone. I said, I'm gonna give you the mic, all right. I mean, we was cutting up that whole night. Shaquan was cracking up, and the other people was there. It was very entertaining. I made him part of the show since he wanted to go that way. So it was Oriental people there. I love to see my Asian community out. It was a diverse mixture of people, and I loved that. And they was laughing at the show and stuff. And I was picking with the guy, you know. I had my big D meter. I'm gonna say big D meter because it's not Freaky Friday. I had my meter out, going around the room scanning people.
Come on,
you know, and I scanned my little Asian fella. I said, oh, there's a lot of BD energy coming from that table. They just fell out laughing. That must have tickled them real good. But yeah, Inferno tried to give me his stuff. Showed it to me on video, still picture, and he was trying to bring it out to me live. So I had to tell him, I said, let me tell you something, baby. I said, because I'm visually impaired, your 8 look like 4 to me. Look, I'm like, they don't mess with me, honey. Like I said, Friday I was Queen Mother Moore. I was transformed in someone else, but I had a good time. It was a good show, good time, good laughs. I don't know what Lee is. She probably somewhere recovering. I think I got contact high because I still feel funny today, and my head feel like this. Yesterday, we went to go see Tony Woods and friends at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. It was a great show. He was doing a veteran show, a salute, and he had women. I think I want to say all the women was veteran, but maybe not. He had Ray Diva, Maria Sanchez, and he had Patrice DeVoe. It was a nice lineup. Shevitz, Schwartzer. I just say Shevitz hosted, and Eddie Grant. Oh, I mean, yeah. But then hosted the show. It was a great show.
That's what's up.
Tony Woods is crazy. I don't know where Lee is because Lee got all the video footage. Her, Brenda Joy. It was Brenda Joy, myself, Shaquan, and Lee. And we had a great time. It's like it was fun. I actually had a real drink with liquor in it. Yep. I drank alcohol, y'all.
You sound like you lying.
I said,
you sound like you lying.
I'm not lying. You gotta get the girls.
A real drink with liquor in it. Yeah.
Yeah. It had vodka or something in it. All I know, when she gave it to me the first time, I said, "Oh, I can't drink this. This is gasoline." Baby, I burnt I was like, "What is this?" It was called they didn't have the pucker because I wanted the pucker with the green apple grenadine and stuff. They didn't have that. So she said, "We have the what she called it? What you call coolers? That's what you call it. Comedy Club cooler." And my butt thinking it's like a wine cooler. No. I don't know what that was, but like I said, when I first had it, I said, "This is too strong." I took a couple of sips and said, "I can't drink this." So she brought it back and she said that she mellowed it out. They took it back, they redid it. Baby, I don't know. I halfway through the drink, I'm like, "Shaquan, I can't drink this." They was drinking wine. I thought I had a wine cooler because she said it was a comedy club cooler, right? So I'm thinking cooler, wine cooler. It was not. It was not. But I had a good time. I was mellow. I don't know if I was contact high. Because they was blazing saddles in the car when we was riding. It was blazing saddles.
Huh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
You know, maybe I inhaled what I should have exhaled. I don't know. Right. I don't know what I did. But woo dog, it was a weekend to be had. I know LA Josh Preston had a hot weekend. He was performing this weekend. Good morning, LA.
Yeah. They should be joining in. Send them the link.
LA, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You had a hot weekend. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. It's not this week. It's this coming weekend that I'm having. Not next. Last weekend I took a break. This weekend, should I say?
Okay, you didn't do no open mic. Get your tools sharpened up, ready?
I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't.
But you know what? You could do that today. You could use my platform as the platform to tell your jokes, get your comedy off. Boom, boom, boom. Because you are hilarious. You make me laugh.
Thank you. Nah, I'm good.
You ain't gonna tell me no joke. It's Veterans Day. Give me a Veterans Day joke.
No.
Yeah, I'll give you a Veterans Day joke. I'll give you a Veterans Day joke.
A happy Veterans Day.
When I was in the Navy, one of my jobs was to answer the phone. My last name is Seaman, and I'd have to go ring, shit, ring, son of a bitch. Here we go. Comsicom Wing Atlantic, Seaman speaking. How can I help you? And when I made petty officer, they didn't know what fucking rank I was. What the hell's a petty officer seaman?
I don't know. You being petty about seaman?
No, that's a rank, a petty officer.
Yeah, it's a petty.
It's called a non-commissioned officer.
It's a level.
It's an NCO.
Yeah.
You know, my brother.
Yeah, that was my shittiest job in the Navy. Was answering the fucking phone.
I don't know what that means.
My rank is Seaman. My last name is Seaman. You have to say your name and rank. The petty officer Seaman. What the fuck is that? Did you get stuck?
You thought to change your first name to Dickie. You didn't think to change your last name?
No, I actually liked it. You know, I mean, people would just call and laugh and hang up. I mean, it was a novelty for me, and I was still getting paid to do the job. Fuck, what I care? It was government money.
Yeah. I guess you got to be a veteran at the game. They also made me answer the phone on purpose because I was the only one in my command with the last name Seaman. So they did it just to entertain all the other commands that would be calling in. Comsicom Wing Atlantic, Seaman speaking. How can I help you? Okay. They just start cracking up and hang up.
And these people behind me.
I'm trying to picture that in a war. If a war broke out and y'all on the Seaman, SOS, semen, and I don't know. Woo! Well, you know what? I got a video to share with you guys because not only is it Veterans Day, I believe a veteran is anybody that served our country in and out of war times, right? And it used to be for just the people that was in the military that served in World War I. They used to call Veterans Day something else. It wasn't called Veteran Day. And after World War II, one of the presidents decided, because he did serve in the war, he's going to change it and mark it as a national holiday. Isn't that awesome how we can put anything we want as a national holiday? That, all you got to do is pass through Congress and everything, and it's a national holiday, federally recognized. It makes me feel like writing some holidays and sending it on up. Sending it on up to Congress. What do you think, Josh, Trey, Damien? Think about what I'm about to ask you. What do you think should be looked at as a national holiday that is not? One thing that you would write into play that's not.
Oh, okay. First of all, I want to say, hey, what's up to Slicky Boo Boo?
Hey, Slicky. You can tell when whose comment that is when Slicky pop up. What's up, Slicky?
What holiday that should be? Ooh, man. I think probably not now, but in like decades to come, I think Barack Obama's birthday should be a holiday for being the first Black president.
He was not.
Don't start that.
John Henson was.
Who?
John Henson, Hanson.
The Muppet dude?
No. Am I saying his name right? He was the first Black president of the United States. Yeah. Back then, they only had 13 colonies, but he was the first one, and he came over here to Freeman. So, yep. And he wrote the first Constitution. Y'all know the Constitution that we follow is the second one, is the revised. So if they could revise and change the Constitution from the first original one, why can't we change the Constitution and revise it now?
Because of the purpose of it. It's not for you. So
you're right. It's not. That's why it needs to be rewritten to include us and for us. But Barack Obama wasn't the first Black president. No.
Oh, well, damn.
But we need to know that. Look it up. You looking it up?
You didn't ask him.
Y'all looking it up? LA Josh Preston. Y'all looking it up? You and Trey, y'all looking it up?
I'm rolling up.
Tell him, look, you looking it up. Molly Moore.
I say he became the first president of the United States and Congress assembled under the Articles of Confederation.
And all that shit.
I see that. They said the United States had no executive branch. It's like it was more ceremonial.
But isn't that crazy? Back then, you were more accepted back then than we are now. How about that? Think about it. For them to vote him in,
Okay.
He on a $2 bill, but
in that case,
Black people to vote though. So I mean, it's good he was Black, but he ain't fuck with Black people.
Right. So
he on the $2 bill. He on a lot of pictures and images with them. He dark too. He the only dark person on it.
He the only dark person on it.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's have John Henson's birthday be the freaking holiday.
Yeah, that's the
whoever the first Black president is. I don't care.
Whoever had a love.
Somebody.
All of
them.
Well, let's do that then.
God damn.
Let's make both of them. If you believe John Henson is the first Black president, you got your holiday. If you believe Barack Obama is the first Black president, you got your holiday. So we got two holidays right there. There we go. Settled.
Some for everybody.
That's two different birthdays. Boo, boo, boo.
We'll take it. I get the day off, so I'll take it.
Right.
I'm more in changing the holidays to different days. Like Thanksgiving, man. Why we gotta have it on a Thursday? Let's have it on a Friday.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather have changes of the holidays.
To make it a specific day instead of every calendar day that it bounces on. Like Christmas should be on a Saturday. Like like that. No, like if they're going to celebrate.
Christmas should be on a Friday. Thanksgiving should be on the Friday, the last Friday of the month.
Every holiday.
Let's be honest, Jesus was not born on December 25th.
So every so you will want to change that. Okay, Damian Seaman, what would you want to change? I mean, what would you want to put as a holiday?
Well, I mean, I like Veterans Day and Memorial Day as a veteran. I mean, I like those. The rest of it, you know, I like Halloween. You know, I don't think they should change Halloween.
No. You misunderstand the question. You could invoke a holiday. What would you make a holiday? Something that you want to see celebrated that we don't celebrate.
Yeah, like Elvis Day.
Oh God! I don't want
racist.
Fuck no. That's good though. Thanks, Molly. I want Elvis Day. No, I don't.
Yeah, I want Michael Jackson Day.
I'd vote for that one.
Michael Day.
Jackson Day. I think that's a good day to vote for. That's a good thing to vote. Yeah.
Right. Only problem is, you know, there'd be so much controversy and stuff. Oh, we shouldn't do because he's this, he did this. Allegedly. I
mean, all them kids came out and said they lied, you know.
Right.
So we do that. We need to take down some statues. We've been taking a few down with these racist people out here. We've been the forefathers and this and that. We need to blow up some shit.
Right.
What up, funny man?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Funny man Green, whatever like that. No.
Stevie Wonder Day.
Stevie Wonder Day.
I like that day. I ain't saying shit.
I
ain't seen no bills, none of that. Stevie Wonder Day. Yeah,
Stevie Sticky was Stevie Wonder Day. That's you know, that's not a bad to celebrate. David Green, I'm gonna catch you up real quick. We're saluting Veterans Day because you're gonna be asked this question because you're right after Trey. Think hard. What would you put in as a holiday that we don't celebrate now? What would you want as a holiday? Don't say nothing now. Think about it because I'm gonna come to you. Okay. So, Damian, what did Damian answer? Josh want the first Black president's birthday. We want 2 days. So Josh gave us 2 days out of one.
Well, I was born on President's Day, which is February 20th.
No. What would something that we do not celebrate now? What would you want to celebrate or see as a holiday? I thought you was gonna say something like Beer Day because you drink the fuck out of that beer. You love that beer.
And they got beer day, wine.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. I'm just celebrating all year long, man. Every day's beer day for me. Weed day. I mean, that's at least twice a day. I mean, so that's a double up on me because I smoke a lot of weed too. So yeah, beer day every day.
Okay, Trey, your go.
I was trying to buy Funny Man Green a little bit more time to think because I didn't really have an answer. I ain't trying to be dry or nothing, but I don't really give a shit. So I don't.
So bam, it's give a shit. I don't give a shit day.
Nah, no. I'm trying to make it what it's not.
Put a day to the side that everybody just say fuck it, a fucking day. I don't give a shit day.
That's every day. That's every day.
I know it's not a nationally recognized holiday, but I know that everyone in this country celebrates 420. Can I get a what?
Not everybody smoke weed though.
But what Trey was saying sounded like Stevie Wonder Day.
What you mean? Sound like Stevie Wonder Day.
Can't see shit.
Damn. Molly, you up before David Green. What would you say? Molly, okay. Say something, baby. Say something, Molly.
What you asking?
What would you, if you could put anything in the works, the holiday to be celebrated, what would you put in? What would your day be? What would you want us to celebrate that we
I
don't?
would want y'all to celebrate October 1st. You know, I want everybody in the world to celebrate October 1st. And that's just because it's my birthday. Hopefully, I leave an imprint on the world that niggas say, shit, we got to celebrate Marley Day. You know, if anything happened to me, I want y'all every October 1st, turn up for your boy. Other than that, I don't care. All these days made up, July, Julius. There's a lot of people named months after them. So if I could get a day remembered, you know, that'd be good. My birthday.
Yeah, okay. So that the federal holiday, and you know who's gonna remember that more than anything? Without you, it would be no them, your children. You got 2 legacy stones right there. That's what we leave behind. That's your legacy. Your little man and your daughter. And she already blazing the roads and stuff now. So boom, boom, boom. They're gonna say, who made them kids? Molly Robinson. He to make up CMOS. CMOS Lemonade and tea. So you all.
I'm sure Martin Luther King kids celebrate his day too, but it's different when the world do it. So I want my kids in the world to celebrate my birthday. I want to have a million people.
Keep doing your CMOS and making that fabulous product, and let's get a franchise so all the world can experience the greatness that we had a blessing to taste upon. Boom. Oh, I feel so philosophical today. Oh, what's wrong with me? You might have thought I might have got something. That's what we got.
I didn't think that.
No. Trump in office, man. A lot of stuff changed.
The prices of gas is down and everything, you know. So taking stuff off the shelf. Okay, David, before I get to you, I want to say good morning to Kiani and Mimi. Mimi, Mimi. That's the sponsor of our show, y'all.
Oh,
Misha and Mimi.
Misha.
Misha.
Can y'all hear me?
Kiani, yes, I can. Miss Misha.
How y'all doing? Trey,
Kiani and Mimi, by David answer his question, and he gives you time to think. The question is, since this Veterans Day and the world celebrating Veterans Day, what would you want to see the world celebrate? What would you, don't tell me now, because I'm going to get to you. What would you want to see the world celebrate? What it will be a holiday that you want the world to celebrate? Right now, I'm going to go ahead and get to David Green. Then I'm going to follow up with you, Kiani. And then Mimi, you bring it up the rear. So y'all think about it while I ask David this question. David, what do you want us to celebrate that we not already celebrating? Throw something up in the mix. Now, before you talk, to give you a little extra time, let me tell you the recap of what the people were saying. Josh Preston said he want Barack Obama and Hanson guy, the black president's birthday celebrated. So Josh threw 2 days up there because they 2 different days. He said he want their birthday celebrate. Boom, boom, boom. Black presidents unite. Then we had Damian Seaman who said he gonna celebrate Beer Day, the maker of the beer. He said, fuck it. I drink the beer every day, and I take a little toke or two. We want to celebrate the beer day. And Trey said, well, it's a fucking day. It's I don't give a fuck day.
No, I did not. No, I did not. You said that. I said that I don't care about holidays. That's what I said.
He don't care about holidays. So that's the day we celebrate. I don't care day. I don't give a fuck about these holidays.
Okay.
I didn't say fuck them kids. Trey said fuck them holidays. So we look a day where everybody just say fuck it. I ain't going to work today because it's the fucking day. I can do what I want. You know, this the day that I'm going to eat 4 nuggets and throw 2 away. Fuck it, I don't care. That's So, David Green, did I buy you enough time? Did you think of your answer, sir?
What day would I want to be celebrated? Oh, the day they first, whatever day they first issued food stamps.
Okay, so now it's not what day. So you want to celebrate food stamps, the maker of food stamps. So that's what you want to see as a holiday. That's what you want the world to celebrate. Food stamp day.
Food stamp day.
Now, is that the day that the government gonna give us everybody food stamps and let everybody spend a little food stamps, or is just the day that y'all get an extra bump for the people that already get food stamps?
A combination of both.
Okay.
And it's gonna be something like Thanksgiving where everybody, you know what I mean, sit around and
eat
Not
food.
the Last Supper.
Okay, like that. He said the Last Supper. You know you wrong for that. So he want Food Stamps Day, where everybody celebrate the gift of giving with the food stamps. Okay, that's the day you want in effect. Bam. And what day would you put Food Stamp Day on?
whatever day is they first issued it. I didn't Google it.
That is a Googleable. Who was the first food stamp? I remember the brown paper they used to give you back in the day. They wouldn't give us money. Yeah. They give you
you that card now.
Back then it was the purple $10 bill and the green $5 or something like that.
Yeah.
I used to like the food stamps, even though I didn't understand why my mama would feel shame about it. I like the colors. Like I got brown dollars, I got purple money, I got green money. But I guess they felt like it was a mark on them. So that's why
Monopoly
they came up with
money. It's Monopoly money.
They didn't have that discretion. That's more out there. A car, you can, I feel like if you have a car, you can just swipe that. Shouldn't nobody be that close to see what you're swiping. But if you that's more. I feel like you got more privacy with the transaction. I see you pull out purple money at the register. I'm definitely wondering what the fuck you're doing with that. But that's probably why the discretion part.
Yeah, now they got them orange cards and stuff like that. I'm like TOC. I ain't too proud of bag. Shoot,
they got different colors.
I'll pull that junk out.
Maryland got orange. DC got another color, and Virginia got another color. We don't with credit cards nowadays. Swipe. That's the EBT debit card. And now I notice a lot of places like the smoke shops take EBT cards now. All they got to do is sell some chips and a soda, and they can use EBT cards at a smoke shop.
That's right.
That's a little peculiar there.
Hey, Trey, I'm like James Brown. I'm like, say it proud. I got stamps now.
I got stamps now. Say it proud.
That is so ghetto.
You're like one of the Western stores.
You're gonna get yourself a $30 bag of chips and a $20 Coke and walk out with your chips, your Coke, and your bag of weed. Hell yeah, I'm in.
I'm proud of you, David Green, that you say, "Give me my stamps proudly." A lot of people be trying to hide the fact. Look, David said, "I'm a proud member of the EBT club." I know that's right. Ain't no shame. I wish I have a card, but ain't nothing on it. So I wish.
Look, I'll be going to the store every time and be like, it might be a glitch in the system.
You hope one day,
damn, zero balance.
Mess up. One day they're gonna mess up and give me this money. That's how it is. That is how it is. Oh, okay.
Food stamps save lives, though.
Food stamps save lives. A lot of lives. Oh, Kiani, Mr. Edible Boss, Grand Rising, Grand Rich Rising, baby.
Grand Rich Rising.
Now the question is, everybody, we yelling Veterans Day, we giving them a salute. What day, if you could make a national holiday, anything that you want to celebrate, what would you want to make a celebration that we don't celebrate now? What would be your holiday, baby?
Wash your ass day and you get $5,000.
Scrubber dub.
If you show up you get $5,000
every year. Yes, wash your ass. Wash your butt. Wash your butt. You get $5,000. The government give you $5,000
for cleaning.
For a dub.
For cleanliness. So you can. But we all. Well, I can't say we all. We all supposed to. But okay. No. Why would you want to put that in the plane? Where did that come from? Where did that idea come from?
People are musty across the room. People musty. I mean, I'm like, what? What is that smell? I mean, it's get out of hand now. Get out of hand. Get out of hand. Get out of hand.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. You go to the supermarket, you go, so somebody pass by you, They smell like a monkey foot. You're like, what is that smell? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
It's
demonic forces.
Jesse Powell, like, baby, it's you.
See, demons don't like water. Demons like to be clean. So that's how you know you sanctified when you get that shower.
Damn. Too bad stamps don't give you like toiletries and stuff. It doesn't give you like you don't get toiletries and stuff.
No.
Like don't you get
nothing
like
but food products.
Well, people be getting money though. Like some of these girls be having
No. See, on the card, the EBT card, it's two parts to that card. One part is your cash assistance will come on that card. They give you a little cash. If you get cash assistance, then you have your EBT section. That's your food stamp section. So instead of them, they used to give people checks and stamps. So now they put it on the card and make it one. You get your checks and your stamps on the card for those that qualify for cash assistance. For your TDAP, you know, and your MDAP, you know. Ask me how I know.
And there are different programs, whatever, that if you do have an independence card, you know, especially like time for, you know, kids going back to school, you know, you can go to social service, show your independence card, you get like book bags and equipment and stuff like that, free haircuts. There's other programs where
it's okay. I got y'all. In another 3-6 months, I'm gonna have jobs for everybody. It can be number of food stamps about 6 months. Everybody be working together with Keon and get ready for it.
You can get food stamps for 6 months. I mean, that means people will eat good for 6 months. That mean, but people will have their shrimp and their steaks, cooking it right on up.
I'm gonna have jobs for everybody. Everybody gonna have jobs.
Okay, because there is some food stamp nightmare. I mean, that's what's up. I like that idea too. So we all can eat. Mr. Mary, where Mimi go? Is Mimi where she go?
Where you at, Mimi?
Where you at, Mimi?
We lost.
Pop back on the screen. Give a moment.
Oh
no, he answered the question. My bad. He did answer it.
Go ahead. What you say?
No, she won't do it.
I can't see when the pop, y'all know I'm half jugging it.
But I need that address so I can send Levi.
You know, I would have a day. I didn't get a chance to say my day. My national holiday, what I would want to be in effect for everybody in the world to do is give love the day, because love is in need of love. Like that song Stevie Wonder song say, love is in need of love. I would want somebody to do a random act of kindness, and, you know, pay it forward to show somebody love, attention. That would be a national day. On this day, if you can show that you did something for someone else other than yourself, what would the reward would be? Maybe you would get $25 or $50 worth of groceries, or maybe you would get a what's them called, gift card to somewhere to do something, you know. But helping another human being, that humane kind of stuff. Who's that just popped?
Sound like another Christmas.
I know.
Christmas.
I know.
Extra Christmas.
Shaquan.
How you doing?
Christmas
microphone is muted. Yeah, unmute yourself.
Okay. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up?
We doing good.
Doing better.
Feeling good.
I was trying to tell them about the good time we had over the weekend. They said it sounded like I'm lying.
No, honey, the girls went out. It was about, honey.
Who said it sound like you lying?
Nobody ever said that. I said you lying about drinking because you know you don't drink.
Oh no, I was drunk last night, y'all.
What?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Reese, I told you can't hang out with them no more.
Ain't nobody say you lied about nothing else. So don't put that out there.
When we get together, that's it. Any one of us, like when we all get together, it's supposed to be about party.
You don't supposed to be drinking.
Party.
Yeah, we had a good time drinking and smoking and toking and all that good stuff. And Friday, I had some dingling thrown in my face.
Oh my God!
Yes, I did. I got some dingling, y'all. Yes, I did. Shaquan, didn't I get it?
I kept turning my head the other way. I did.
Shit, you gotta say that on the live. You gotta say that on the record.
Surprisingly, I kept turning my head the other way.
Look, Inferno was I was like, you not an Inferno, baby. You little campfire right now. But he was all over. He was all over your girl. Shaquan was like, I'm there. He's over there. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I took it off the shelf Friday. I certainly did.
Oh.
Not in the way she's saying it.
Yeah.
Not in the way she's saying it. Stop doing that. Tell us what happened.
Well, this is what happened. Like we gonna get into the tea right now. So we met a stripper on Friday, right? And his name was Inferno. And he was trying to holler at out there heavy, like he was giving her dances. She said, let me see what you're working with. He went to pull his pants down to show what he was working with, right? And I turned my head the other way because I didn't want to disrespect my situation, you know? So I said, let me turn my head the other way. But this man was whining and dining. But you know what happened? It's because out there was pulling all the damn whole DC area out them damn titties. And that's what made him interested in out there. But yeah, it was stuff adult stuff going on at that show.
We'll find out.
They want to see Magic Mike.
That's what y'all did.
Look, he wasn't my Magic Mike. I don't know. So he looked, I had to fight him back. I'm like, get back, get off of that. That ain't yours. That is not yours.
They was going back and forth the whole time. Like I said, I had to turn my head the other way because all these pictures and videos and stuff was being passed back and forth between them. And these was just things I didn't want to see. So I was like, bro, let me tinkle this way, mind my business a little bit. You know what I mean? Some things I don't want to know.
Close.
Yes, and she respected her situation. Yes, she did.
Where's the beast?
Good. Rodney, I don't know. He should be off today. It's a federal holiday. Where you at, Rodney?
This will be news for him.
Yeah, because he eat this subject up.
Thank you, Chip.
This subject up.
Man, baby, let me tell you, it should be news for him. You would think it would be news for him, but it's okay. I'm gonna twinkle and glisten regardless. I had to tell Inferno, no. But I did.
And Alex, you had to ask Alex permission to mess with Inferno because you was
I had my other man
at the same time.
I had my other man there. He was there with his woman, and you know how I do.
Your other man,
I'm a pimp. I was the gangster of love.
Yeah,
you know
that night,
the girl.
Gangster love.
And she kept saying that too. She kept saying that because she had on all cheetah print, y'all. Bro, she had on all cheetah print. This motherfucker, she the only person in the world I know that walk outside in the cheetah print trench coat and call herself the gangster of love with the gang. Stop playing with it.
Gangster love.
It was, so yeah, I had to get gangster on them.
That's good. Y'all went to the strip club.
No, we didn't know what the strip club was doing.
I made it to a
We didn't go to the strip club.
Strip club came to you.
I turned my head.
Shaquan, they think we was at a strip club.
Y'all got niggas coming out their pants.
So I'm
honey, when he went to take his pants down, we're gonna keep it real. I was like, help me, because I don't want to see that. So I called for help.
Please. Mr. Postman.
I called for help.
He said she lying. He said she lying. She don't want her hubby to know. She was
That's
looking.
why I'm single. That's why I'm single.
If I was
So when I say show me what you got, and if all you got is some ding-a-ling, then you ain't got much. I had to pause him. Yes, I did.
Huh? So y'all had to see this man.
It's a stripper.
Then what?
I didn't see no PP.
I wanted to see him dance. I saw the PP.
I didn't. I turned my head. I promise.
But look, I told him. I said, I am visually impaired, sir. So your 8 inches look like 4 to me. So
She did say that out loud.
Too much information.
We said you said 6.
She said
you said your 6 inches look like 4 to me.
Well, okay. I'm like, no, okay.
Wait a minute, he got 6.5. Well, that's a poor stripper. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
Right. They usually don't hire nobody.
He said he
ain't making any money, right?
Man, I don't know. I ain't look at. I didn't
How
look
big
at
was
that.
it, Quan? We know you did. How big was it? How truthfully? Let's go.
I didn't see. If I would have looked at that, I would have told y'all something. He was a very attractive guy. Like he's a cutie.
My ears up with y'all.
I knew myself.
I thought he was a
I
dusty.
can't do it.
You thought he was a Dusty Reese.
Values, people. You should be able, like, if you got morals and values, it could be put in your face. If I was a man and I had morals and values, a woman could open her legs dead up and put it right in my face. I'm gonna walk away. I ain't interested. It's the same thing like with me right now. This attractive man and the other guy was there, and I turned my head. Okay, I don't want to partake in this, and I just turned my head and kept looking at the queens coming out with their nice ass costumes on. That's all I did.
What queen? Hold on.
Oh,
y'all
y'all
we were at a drag show.
Oh, hell nah.
Those kind of queens. Them queens, not the ones you want. Them queens.
Too. I just want y'all to know that men be trying to trap women too. With the thing.
Oh my God.
Am I lying? It's called a dick trap. Y'all be trying to trap women too.
Yeah, I ain't trying to trap somebody. You ain't lying.
They be trying to trap women too. And
you ain't lying.
He was like, look at this, sugar mama. I'm like, hey, let's get it straight. I'm not nobody's sugar. Mom, I'm not sugar nothing. I'm not sweet and low because I don't get down that low. You not on my level. I'm not your equal. Boom. But I am splendid, and I might be your splendor and let you know the splendiference. So
what's up, Lee?
Lee.
I know what
Lee, my boy.
Look, Lee, get on. Look,
I know Lee was there.
Look, Lee,
we know Lee was there for sure.
Didn't we have that conversation last week? What you were saying, just the one you were just saying just now. We was having that conversation just last week.
People be trying to trap you with the ding-a-ling.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. I'm trying to get somebody. You ain't lying.
He already set up the ding-a-ling trap. So
I'm gonna be honest. I also, if a girl would have spread her legs and look in front of me, I will too. Walk away, but I will smell it first before I do walk away.
Wait a minute.
I was so scared, LA. I felt like he was there watching me. Even though he wasn't there, I felt like I was being watched. Like somewhere, somebody knew him. I was scared.
You gotta scratch and sniff that thing. Yeah.
I walk away.
Wait a minute. Now what if it smelled good?
I'll give her the compliment and then leave. That's
okay.
It.
You like, oh, that's what I did to Shorty. That's what I did. I was like, oh, please put it away. I was OPP. Because
I might pat it one time, you know. That's good.
See, each time you readdress it, each time you say something else about it, you just add a little more. So I need you to just keep it safe and stop.
Yeah, we're good. Right.
I think he wanted us to touch it. No, I really did think he wanted us to touch it.
But if it's a stripper, then what you supposed to do? What are you? What you be doing?
I've never been around a male stripper before. That was my first time, so I just turned my head the other way. I didn't know what to do. I better admit that now.
The Quan over here lying.
No, we got it.
I've been to female strip clubs, but never male.
She did after she laughed at me. And
does anybody?
Why was he?
Does anybody feel like stripping should just be for females? Because I don't feel like guys stripping. I mean, of course, the guys on here ain't gonna think
women
that.
like it, so I guess.
Nah, so I guess I'm gonna be a stripper. I want all women.
I like
where they give you money, everything.
Body. I don't necessarily like their follicle, but I like how they dance.
Follicle.
I'm into that. The phallus. I'm into seeing how they do. But I also like to see women dance too. That actually dance. You know,
Can you
so I can emulate with the movements and stuff. I used to do that, baby. That's why I was one of the baddest strippers undercover. Y'all didn't know. I had to do what I had to do. I had bills back in the day, and if Mimi was on the line, she could tell you.
I was more interested in seeing the outfit, but I got offered a drag position, guys. They said I can dress up in drag and I'd fit in.
Yes.
You better not be part of that.
Y'all out of that joint.
Don't be part of that.
Mimi, you on? You heard them question my dance abilities.
Event and looking at wood and stuff. Like, what's going on?
Well, what happened? He tried to pull up on your girl. Pull up on me. I didn't ask the dude to. Shaquan is my witness. Shaquan is my witness. He was like, "I'm a stripper," and I love strippers. I do. I like to see him dance and stuff. But he thought that he was going to impress me with his phallus. And like I said, I'm
can you just say dick?
I'm a seasoned woman, so you got to come on with just putting ding-a-ling on the table for me.
But who asked him the script? Like they ain't
nobody. I said when I asked him, he said I'm a dancer. I said, "Oh, you dance?
Yeah, you dance. Don't see me dance."
I said you dance. I want to see you dance. But he didn't get that part. When I said, "Oh, show me," he was going to show me the ding. Like, I don't want to see that. Show me your moves. Move something.
I thought you was at a strip club.
Yeah,
no, we were at a drag show and some strippers came to the.
Okay.
Some people with body. I mean, hey, anybody knows me. What is my favorite part of a man's anatomy? Mimi, where you at, Mimi? Unmute your mic.
I ain't never heard
it's the guns, the arms.
Good morning, Mimi. I want everybody to say good morning to the sponsor of the Morning Mac Show. She is a real sponsor. She helps me keep the show. She comes out of pockets with dollars every month. So thank you, Miss Misha Merritt. She's been doing this for 4 years, and I thank her because she's been backing and supporting me. When I was at the studio, she was helping me purchase the studio time and everything. So, and she believed in me, and she's also a 10% owner of this book right here, Shades of Blue. If it wasn't for her support and contribution, I would not have had the financial backing to actually get it published. But because she loved me and believed in the project and enjoyed the book so much, she believed in me and helped me get this thing published off the ground. It was no easy task, and I'm always going to be forever grateful for Miss Misha April Merritt. Whole government name. That's right.
That's what you're going to
do. Thank you, ma'am, so much. I love you so much.
Thank you, Miss Misha.
Boom, veteran.
You're welcome, guys.
Even when I couldn't fight for me. You know, this is my ride or die. Let me tell you, she was the one that was fighting for me when I couldn't fight for me when I was sick in the hospital. This baby, my best, she went and got another job and gave me the proceeds to keep my place. Wow. Who do that?
Oh, wow.
Who do that?
Wow. A real friend, family.
That's my sister. That's my A1. Yeah. That's my ride or die. And I get emotional and all choked up because she just don't. I was ready to call it quits. She wouldn't let me. She would come in the hospital and see me, and I'd just be sitting there. Sometimes I couldn't sleep. So when she came, that's the only time that I got, good sleep. The nurses told her, you could bring her whatever she want because I wasn't eating the food stuff. Let me tell you, that was a hard 6 months. That was, get a little better and then had to go in the hospital again for a couple of months. So it's just like, but she has always been there. When they was first moving me, I didn't know where they was taking me. When they was taking me out of doctor's hospital, I was crying because wasn't nobody there. And they was getting ready to move me. And we didn't know where they was taking me. That's because they said I had a, what type of disease? I had an infectious disease that you had to wear the gloves. And, there was it was a infection from the bacteria. And nobody could be around you. It was that kind, right? And I didn't know where they was taking me. Her and my cousin showed up and followed the ambulance. wherever they was taking me, and we ended up in Baltimore, University of Maryland in Baltimore.
Wow.
I want to thank them. That's where they saved my life because they gave up on me. Remember, I told y'all they had the preacher in the room and stuff, and they told my family I wasn't gonna make it. But but Misha and my cousin kept putting blessed oil on my butt.
Was they pressing for your organs?
Oh, I'm an organ donor. They wasn't. You know what? I don't know what they was pressing for. They didn't want these organs. I got a fatty liver, pancreas. I'm like, get this shit back. Put this back here. This shit don't work. Eyes was still good. A lot of stuff was still good. All of this was still good. I just needed a little help of blessings, and God put me shit in my path. There was a reason for a season that we didn't know. We've always been there for each other. Yeah. That was a rough spot. Mimi.
Yes.
Mimi, what you got to say?
Nothing. I'm not saying anything else. You said too much.
I told him too much.
Now Mimi gotta say what holiday she would get.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not sure if anyone else mentioned this, but I have 3. I have 2 things of water. Dear part. Yeah, first would be a personal birthday. Like everybody deserves their birthday off. I shouldn't have to use my leave, take off for my birthday.
Yeah.
The other one is health and wellness. Like again, I shouldn't have to take off to have a day of pampering, self-care, yada yada yada. The third one is National Tax-Free Day. Like everything that one day is tax-free. Like when the kids go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
So everything is tax-free. So that's the day people will probably go get a car. People try to go to closing on their house. Like that's the day people going to just like run amok because everything is tax-free that day.
No matter how much.
No matter how much. Exactly. In this economy, you just know paper's fine. Thank you. You just never know in this economy, especially with new administration coming. We're not going to talk about that because I know y'all been talking about the new administration for a couple of days.
You heard about it.
Damn near violent.
Like that. Right. If we could write up a bill and national tax-free day, because they've been taxing us since we got over here. And then that's why they ran from Britain to come over here, and they tax us hard. So maybe we could write that up as the law just to see if we could do that, where that benefits everybody, the rich and the poor.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, no matter what.
I would like that.
Are me and Molly the only ones?
Huh?
Are me and Molly the only ones that met Miss Misha before?
She was on the show.
Are we the only ones? Oh, like everybody? No, I'm saying like met her in person. I'm talking about like.
No, I've never met Miss Misha.
Yeah, never.
No, I never met her.
Okay. I would love for that to be able to happen.
Yeah, she only come out on Thursday after 8. It's the only time you can see her.
Special occasions only. So it better be a nice venue. It better be a nice spot. No.
Yeah, work all other days and other hours.
But that would be dope to happen. That's somebody with some good energy. I mean, as you can clearly hear from what Reese was saying anyway, but that's somebody with some nice energy. So it was nice.
That's beautiful.
Thank you,
just at least one time. Yeah,
she be cool. Man, she be pimping Reese out, man.
That's cool. Ain't
nothing wrong with having a female pimp. Ain't nothing wrong with having a female pimp.
Wait a minute, LA Josh Preston, Damien, Shaquan, and David Green. Misha, you got to tell them the story. She actually did do that to me. I did not know it. Misha Merritt, will you get on?
You did not know what?
Josh.
Yeah, she knew she.
Look, LA Josh Preston. Don't judge me after she tell you this, but I was a dancer. Mimi, tell them how you pimped me out, Mimi.
Oh shoot!
I'm listening.
Are we talking about the cable bill?
It's a couple of times you had me on the wire.
Get compensated.
Gotta get the party started.
Yeah.
I'm sure they all heard this story before.
No, they
I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard no story like this.
They have not. Only
When the last time you told it, they weren't on the panel at that time. That was
Okay.
a while back. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it all started with me and Reese going to a bridal shower for a coworker, and of course there was drink.
I'm a dancer. I always wanted to dance. That's my thing.
Well, I've known Reese for almost 26 years. And that's true. She's always danced, been light on her feet. Even as we've gotten older, she still dances, wants to dance, loves to dance. All kinds of dances. So we're leaving the bridal shower. Of course, we've been sipping, drinking, a little tipsy, but nobody's drunk. Bump into her next door neighbor, who's like a brother, kind of, sort of. And his cousin, who kind of likes Reese. So we're talking about what we just came from, how we was feeling, all that. And we was talking about the strippers. And Reese said, I love to see the strippers because I like to see them dance. Like, don't touch me with your oily ass, but I like to see them dance. And how you turn you on and all this other stuff. So the conversation got to Ron, which is her next door neighbor. And he was like, no offenses, but, big girls don't turn me on. And I was like, what you say? He was like, no offense, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, no offense taken. And I said, but let's be fair and honest. You just ain't the right big girl. I said, all dicks get hard. And he was like, nah. And I was like, I bet you. I said, I know a big girl that can get you off. And he was like, nah, I doubt it. I said, you trying to put some money on it? He was like, well, how much? I said to Reese, what's your bill you need? She's like, huh? I said, what bill you need paid? She said, my cable bill. I said, how much is it? How much was it, Reese? Like 120, 115?
All right.
Ray.
Like the 120, yes, 120.
It was like 120. I said 120. He's like, all right. And Reese was like, well, Misha, I don't got it. I said, I cover you. I got you. I said, we're going to get this money. I said, because he talking mad shit. So she's like, all right, let me go change. So she go in her room, put on her little sexy shorts and a little wife beater, but it's like a halter top or something. She get a little mix ready. And the way Reese's apartment was set up at the time, it was kind of like an L shape. So we was off by the patio in an oversized chair, me and Ron, because I'm going to watch them. And she started playing Ready for the World, Prince, all kinds of little sexy joints. She is being super seductive. Again, been drinking, been sipping. So she's feeling herself. He was kind of like hypnotized. I ain't even gonna hold you. He was like, oh, damn, she moved, she flow, all that. What got him is when she was standing on a love seat, not the love seat, I'm sorry, the ottoman. She has like this oversized ottoman that you could actually like sit on, lay on. And she's doing her routine in the middle of the living room with this. And I keep looking at him and he's not looking at me. He's looking at her. Now, mind you, it's his cousin that's liking her, but Ron is mesmerized and got a girlfriend that lived with him named Electa, who is tiny. She like a size 0 or 2 and like 4'11". She a tiny, petite woman. She dancing, giving it the best that she got. She get to this part in the song that she does like a little pop-up, like a jump up, comes down into a full split on the ottoman. His mouth dropped. I put my hand on his dick, felt it, and I said, run me my money. Give me my money. And he just sat there looking at me. I said, you can't lie. I'm checking for you. Give me my money. And I said, Reese, you good. The cable bill, we secure. I got you. And she's like, oh, okay. But she was like feeling herself. She's like, all right, I'm gonna finish my routine. She was still dancing.
Trying to get it.
After that, he was like, he kept trying to explain. I said, you ain't gotta explain nothing. You ain't gotta explain nothing. I'm not mad at you. You just came to the realization that you are somebody that you didn't know who you were. So that's cool. The next day, I go to visit Reese, thinking everybody back to normal. Ron knocking on the patio door, peeping in the window. And I said, who the hell is outside? And she said, I don't know. She go, oh, hey, Ron, come in. Oh, he like, oh, hey. Ever since that day, it wasn't, hey, sis. It was, what's up, Reese? What's up, babe? What's up? And I was like, what's up with Ron? And she was like, nothing. I said, nah, Reese, he feeling you. I said, you just started something. He was like, no, but he don't like big girls. I said, until he did. Even to the point his girl was like, Reese, I know Ron be over here all the time, but no offense, but I don't be tripping off. I don't be worried about him because he don't like big girls. And Reese was like,
They didn't say it like that. It was like, because you fat. He don't like fat girls.
Well, I was trying to be nice. She said, like, no offense, but you fat and Ron don't like fat girls. And Reese was like,
He was sweating that. He was sweating it. Sweating.
He didn't know fat could be sexy. Because he was like, fat turn him. He said it turns him off. It's jiggly, it's all this and that.
How you doing, babe?
And now,
Thank you. Have a good
here's the plot twist. His girlfriend is now 225 pounds.
No, she's still petite, and she's real cut up. Because she never knew that he had a fat fetish, I guess. I don't know.
He didn't know until he knew.
But Misha's right. And Misha, because we were all sitting around one day, and he sat beside me, and Misha was like, look what he doing. He was rubbing my leg. And I am sitting with my leg crossed, and he had his hand going up and down my leg. I didn't even pay no mind. And Misha was like, Reese, what is he doing? And I said, Ron, what is you doing? He was rubbing my legs. I mean, it was always that little, he got offensive when I had a boyfriend. He wanted to fight my boyfriend. He was like, no, I heard him yelling at me. No, he don't be yelling at my sister. He got real
protective.
Bro, yeah. He was sweating you, bro. He was sweating you. You know, put the booyah on him.
He was all in that junk.
He was sweet. He was my protection. He used to work at Safeway warehouse, so he had money. He was a young boy with money, caked up, and he looked out. After that, it was like, hey sis. It was like always brother, sis. I always call my little brother. It was already like, but then it was like more like, I got you, like protection. Who you dating? He ain't no good for you. You know, like I'm like, wow.
He liked that dance.
But is he still with the girlfriend?
He's dead.
He passed away.
Oh.
He was in a car accident.
I can't
stand you.
They're locking in.
Wait a minute. Did Althea go see?
I had to do something.
God damn, Althea.
My other girlfriend, Tanya was chasing Ron. That was so funny. We was bad. My girlfriend Tanya was chasing Ron. Wow. And they used to try to prank me. Like one day I'm asleep and I have a CPAP machine. I sleep on a breathing machine. I'm asleep in my room. I went to sleep because Tanya was liking Ron. So I wake up and Ron's thing is in my hand. Like, what the hell? I was ready to fight. Don't play that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. So it was really weird. But no, Ron. I still, you know.
Oh man.
So
I take it these stories wasn't told at the funeral.
No, we did some. We had crazy antics. Misha, you want something another stuff? See, they don't believe when I be telling them stuff. They be like, I guess they can't see me doing it.
Reese did that split in front of his casket.
Oh my God!
He would owe another 120.
He would give us anything after that. After that, but if I said I needed another 120, he would have gave it. I said I needed. He was really that attentive to both me and Misha. He was like, hey, you know, he used to love to see Misha the car pull up. They was like, oh, it's on, because me and Misha, we would have our music, have our one. But man, when I was out there, every week we would drop like $100 at Sam Goody, buying CDs, getting our bottles of wine. We had every flavor of Verde, every little Moscato, Boone's Farm. Me and Misha, we used to do all of that. We did the grown.
Althea,
put a blue light in my living room. I ain't lying. You remember that blue light?
So Althea, the panel. You guys remember the movie Dumb and Dumber? Do you remember when Jim Carrey was talking to her and putting his hands on her lips and she goes, never in a million years. And Jim Carrey goes, so I got a chance.
Yeah. So yes, 1 in a million.
Well, we had very seductive parties because we was just fun. Shaquan,
Jenny parties, white parties.
I still like you.
What about them? You were having Diddy parties out there?
I had Diddy. I mean, I think we all had Diddy parties growing up.
Yeah, they want all this. You know, we was grown.
We all had Diddy parties.
We was grown, wilding in college.
I was doing work.
Like somebody, y'all do what y'all do. Ain't no more this triple dead, double dead. That's that middle school talk. We was crazy. They was ready to get to it.
You know what? Well, I was shy. I was really, really shy.
Yeah, we ain't with that
Misha, no, Misha helped me with my shyness. She put me out there on the forefront a couple of times.
That's called a pimp. That's called a pimp. She put you out on the forefront and she got you $120. That's a pimp.
That's my girl, Misha. Making sure it's hard. My homies wouldn't be like, okay, you gonna get it down. Ain't no like I paid 200. No, you get this 200, you gonna get it down though. Ain't nobody leaving me out here like this.
Nah, that's on you. That's on you. You deal with it the best you can. You got to take matters into your own hands, literally.
Even make that bet, like you gotta be a freak.
Can it get hard? Not can it be satisfied?
Like what? I bet I can get your dick hard. Use a freak.
He was the one that said it. He was the one that said, no, that couldn't happen. You know, and I was walking around drinking my Boone Farm Fuzzy Neighbor out the bottle. I was still tipsy. I had my little boots on too. A little,
y'all got any pictures of that outfit, Reese? What that outfit that you had on?
No,
I know y'all took a picture.
No, that was X-rated. Because I actually had some.
I like what Shaquan said. Shaquan said something about, you know, you had to verify so that she could collect the money as the pimp. That sometimes you have to check it out, and she proved her point, and then he just kept sniffing around.
Yep,
it was a business deal. I said it was a business deal. You fulfilled your
That's a business deal. That's right. That's a pimp. That's a pimp, motherfucker.
And I didn't even know I was going to be in the business deal. He said, I got a big girl that I bet.
And I guarantee you, she didn't care about your business deal. She knew what she was going to do to get that money, and she set you up. She put you out there up front. You weren't back door girl. You were up front.
Yeah, because she didn't like his conversation.
You need to be her PR.
Yeah, you said, no, let me correct you.
No, we got some more days for you then. We got some bets. We're going to go through Misha, man.
Okay.
Yes.
Get her done. I'm trying to make some money.
The people always been wanting to show me they ding-a-ling. Misha, it happened again on Friday. A stripper wanted to show it to me a video. Then he was trying to pull it out. And I said,
you told me. You was like, show me what you working with. And he was like, oh, okay. And you was like, no, I'm not talking about that.
It's really because
I mean, but that's
as a man, though, as a man, you have to be specific, ladies. Okay, as a man, you have to be specific. No bullshit.
So
because we'll take something that you're saying to us, and we'll be like, "What the fuck did she just mean?" Hell yeah, I'll go get hotel keys. Let's go. Oh no, I just need to ride to the fucking package store. God damn it, I struck out again. Son of a bitch.
It's just stuff like that. And I'm a voyeur. I found that out about me. I'm a watcher. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. But I love to watch. We used to be in a strip club. And you know how you get them in their money? And y'all remember Slick Rick the Ruler? He used to be a stripper down in the DMV area. Well, he had a ruler, and he used to pull out a ruler so the people could match. He was long, and I ain't lying. He had, it was a real ruler. It was measured up. So I was going to give him, I said, hey, Mr. Rick, here's your dollar. You know, I'm trying to give him his dollars like this because don't touch me. I just want to watch you. And I went to go back to get in my seat, and he came from behind and grabbed me. I thought I was gonna have a fit. I'm like, I'm that tight. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It meaning don't dance up on me. Don't throw it in my face. If you could do it without touching me, but please don't touch me. I just want to watch you.
Yeah, you funny, man.
I got a question for Reese. So, how many cable bills did he pay?
Yeah.
He came back at the internet page, some more shit.
Yeah.
His girlfriend still can't know, so they can't say on live. Girlfriend still think he on the big girl.
He protected me.
I know. But I wanted to move your car.
Cal just called about 15 minutes ago. She's on her way here.
Okay.
So I talked about this.
See, he paid a lot.
Okay.
He was willing to give a lot, and he was willing to look out for me and Tyree. So I never didn't have too much to worry about. Then even did Misha, because he was like, what y'all want, what y'all need, what you trying to get into, and he would be like, whatever. But I'm like, I wasn't fair with a friend like that. No, that's not love. That was lust. And me and his girlfriend was good friends, and I'm like, I couldn't have that menage a triangle in my
Well, I'll tell you what I used to tell the girls when I was younger, because I wasn't, no John Holmes motherfucker. I would be like, okay, now I just want you to understand something. I have a training penis. Just start with mine, work your way up to the big dicks. So let's get it on.
Wait a minute.
No,
I had
that's
no problems
unfortunate.
getting the big dicks. I had no problems with that. I don't want it.
But Reese, you were talking about being a voyeur. I do something strange, and I don't know if anybody else does it. But when I when I do my comedy shows and I stay at hotel rooms, I'm gonna admit that sometimes I actually listen to other people's doors to see if they're doing it, and if they're doing it, I stand up.
Oh man!
We did it.
Oh, here go the winner. Who else?
Freaky Friday.
Me told her what happened when we went to Virginia Beach.
Oh God, the jeans. We went to Virginia Beach. Neither one of us had ever went, so it's kind of off season, which worked out really good because we got to see a lot of things without all the crowds. But we was like, ain't nothing to do. So talk to the locals. They go to this little bar lounge situation. We like, all right, we'll check it out. We go there and it's mid, but it's still something to do.
I was trying to start with the beat. Start with that day.
Huh?
I said start with that day. We got sick.
Yes, that.
Okay.
So what? You got sniffed.
We got sick. We was out there in the sun.
Oh.
Placed us inside. And that old white man tried to almost fell over himself looking
at Reese with her swim tube top on, showing all her yitties.
That's why I don't mess with it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even nothing over the top. She on a one piece, and it was slightly low, but it wasn't like she was all nipply or whatever. That man tripped over sand, and I was like, "Lord have mercy, he's gonna hurt himself looking at you."
And I'm like this. Some guy on the beach like this. Like, don't be looking at. And they just looking like we didn't belong. Like they don't belong there. But I can't.
Again, it's off season, so I'm wondering if they like, oh, don't they know it's off season or whatever? But still, people still come to the beach. It was hot. Well, anyway, we end up going to this bar lounge situation, trying some of the local IPs and all the stuff. But
a lot of people
the music ain't really.
It was
the music really wasn't hitting. So we was like, we was probably there maybe an hour. Be like, all right, okay. So as we're getting ready to leave, that's when the hip hop and the good music came on. We was like, oh yeah. So we on the side, like two-stepping and just vibing. They hit that Lil Wayne 6 foot, and me and her looked at each other like, bitch, what you trying to do? And she was like, on the floor. So we both on the floor dancing. And the white girls was like, oh my God, they love it. Like, because we're dancing with them, around them or whatever. So we're dancing. And I said, Reese, you got a shadow. And she was like, what? I said, white boy behind you. White boy had his beer in his hand, rocking with her. She go left, he go left. She go right, he go right. She dip, he dip. I was like, whoa, sis, he matching you. She's like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah, he got you. He's like, watch this. So Reese gonna bend down and hit her toes. he gonna scoop and get under her like she was sitting on him. I'm like, oh, white boy, he done been with somebody. I said, Reese, he's still with you. She was like, oh, okay. So we finished the song and he was there. Everybody was like, no, don't go. We was like, no, we've been here all night. It's time to go. But thank y'all. They was like, thank you. Have a good night. Yada, yada, yada. So we walking back to the car and I was like, yo, white boy had you. And she was like, I know, right? And then I said, what's that on your pants? I said, did you sit in something kind of? And she's like, huh? As she's trying to wipe whatever's off of her pants, we realize what exactly it is on the back of her jeans.
I know jeans.
Yeah.
I ain't even, okay, then I'm gonna leave it there. And I said, yo, no wonder he was like, Reese was like, thank you for the dance. He was like, no, thank you.
He got one off on your back.
Thank you.
I was like, that dude left his stamp on it.
Thank you,
He
man.
was, but when I say wherever she went, he went. He was.
That's like a
I
dog
was like,
marking
holy
his territory,
crap,
right,
Reese, are you for real? Did this just happen? I was like, shorty had you though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I said he had you, but who know he was like having a moment with you.
That's why he had it. It was.
That's why he was like, wherever she go, I'm going too.
He was there. He was like, I ain't been
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Got one
Reese,
on you.
Yo, Reese,
Reese, some Lil
Reese,
Wayne.
you should have went back there. Reese, you should have went back there and said that'll be $120.
I'm for real.
That'll be $8.
I was just so embarrassed.
She was ready to go. She said, I just want to get these jeans off. I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna throw them away. Everything.
But my pimp, Nisha was my pimp hand. You know, and I love those jeans because they had pink rhinestones on it. They twinkle and glisten. If anybody know me, I know I like the twinkle and glisten.
That sound like them. That baby fat jean era. That's what it sound like. When baby fat was popular with the jeans, that's what it sounded like.
It was so cute.
Was that time.
And I just thought I was cute and had my little pink top on to go with the rhinestone. That's mad. That's mad. But you know, we had some experiences, and you know, get over. I've always had experiences.
Okay.
I can't use that.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Talking to my dad.
I can't use that.
In honor of Veterans Day, to all the prostitutes and because we got to service these men out there in the world.
All the prostitutes.
Lock it in. Of course, it's still a Call of Duty. Lock it in.
You know, so anybody that service in life, that service people inside and out of war, it's Veterans Day. Molly, I got a little video. Do you want to show me the clip, Molly?
Shit, which one?
The little
one. The one that you had initially that you.
Oh, he had one up. I can't see. Y'all got to tell me.
About an hour ago. Which one? This one.
I forgot your paper.
But the guy talking, the one that was talking about the fast food. Yeah, that one.
No, the veterans. That ain't veterans. It's a small one from the history
Veterans Day.
about the veterans. Yeah. Why did we sell it? Like 3 minutes.
I didn't see that giant in the group chat. My bad.
Must be the last one.
Yeah, I see it.
Hey, Molly, I'm going to send you one because it is Veterans Day. I'm going to send you one.
Soldiers from wars both old and new march down city streets. Flags hang from homes, businesses, even car antennas. Ceremonies remember those who dutifully served their nation. It's Veterans Day, or Remembrance Day, as it's known in much of the world, a time to honor members of the armed forces. And it all began in a railroad car with a document to end the war to end all wars. World War I, also known as the Great War, shocked the global community with its unprecedented toll in human life. Untold millions were killed. Germany was running low on manpower and supplies, so they agreed to sign an armistice, or truce, in the French commander Ferdinand Foch's private rail car. On the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, all was quiet on the Western Front. The fighting had ended. Exactly 1 year later, President Woodrow Wilson decreed that Americans should observe a moment of silence at 11 a.m. to remember the armistice and to embrace the peace. Other Allied nations commemorated the peaceful anniversary as well. In England and Canada, citizens wore paper poppies. Poppies had become a symbol of the armistice. The poem Flanders Field described a one-time battlefield. In Flanders Field, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row. In America, the nation's first unknown soldier was laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery on Armistice Day, 1921. He was a casualty of the Great War. Since that first memorial, other unknown soldiers from America's wars have been interred in the tomb. And it's become tradition for the president or one of his representatives to lay a wreath on the monument every November 11th. A resolution was passed in 1926 inviting all Americans to remember Armistice Day and the soldiers who fought so hard for peace. The idea caught on. By 1938, the day was marked with so many ceremonies and parades, Congress made it a legal holiday, giving people the day off work. After World War II and the Korean War, Americans wanted to open up the holiday to include not just World War I veterans, but all who served in combat. In 1954, President Dwight Eisenhower, a World War II vet himself, legally changed the U.S. Armistice Day to Veterans Day, honoring those who served in all American wars. For a brief time, starting in 1971, Congress moved the holiday to the fourth Monday in October, giving Americans a 3-day weekend. But most people rejected the idea. The traditional date of November 11th, the anniversary of the Great War's ceasefire, was too historically important to forget. President Ford reversed the law in 1975, returning Veterans Day back to its rightful date. Over the decades, the holiday has changed with the times. Originally, it was a call for world peace. Then in the U.S., it became a day to remember war veterans. Today, Veterans Day is set aside to honor not just those who served in war, but also those who have served their nation in peace.
All right. So I hope that I enlightened some of you. Some of you already knew, but give a better understanding. When I say serve the war, I'm like, look, we fight a war on crime. We fight a war on drugs. We fight a war on diseases, disabled. We are fighting. We are veterans. We are veterans to life. So anybody, I'm saluting. My hat's going off to the military, of course, but to anybody who served, my hat's going off to you too. We all fighters. We fighters now right here on this panel, trying to make it through a better time. I am so glad I got my females on to see this. Bring me to my next segue from a little chit chat. I'm so glad. The men already know. The men already upset. We talked about it, but I got.
Althea, is there anyone else on the panel other than me? Because I served from 1991 to 1997. Is there any other veterans? And I'm a retired Navy corpsman. Is there any other veterans on the panel? I'm just curious.
Bingo.
No.
No.
Okay.
You only a veteran.
No.
My brother.
Hey, Molly. I'll be right back, Molly.
So my brother and my dad's a vet. My family, I got and my great granddad and the granduncles, they in World War. My dad Vietnam. My brother, he was over there in Bahrain but he was in the Marine. When they was doing that stuff not too long ago over there. So that's fighting. So yes.
Hey, Reese, if he comes back on the screen, dressed up in the uniform and doing all that,
because that's what I was looking really. That's really what I'm looking for.
No,
that is going to be funny.
No, what I thought he was going to say. I'm the only white guy that served this war, and all these Negroes ain't doing anything for me.
I didn't even see. I was looking for the Negroes in the History Channel video. To be honest, I'm looking for trying to spot a Negro.
He won't say Negro though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
And it was called Armistice Day, and then they called it Remembrance Day. So Veterans Day, because I said it was called something else I couldn't remember. Armistice. I got to look up armistice. What do armistice means? I think I believe armed, but I could be wrong. What does the word armistice mean? And it don't mean Amistad.
Oh yeah, because that's what I was thinking.
Armistice.
I remember
armistice. That's what I'm thinking. Is it mean like armed? Give us the read.
You can give me a second. I'll get the definition. You can keep talking about something else, and I'll get the definition and come back.
I got a question.
The word
I got it right here. If anybody,
Okay, unless you're gonna do it. Oh, okay, good. Go ahead.
It's just an agreement made by opposing sides in a war to stop fighting for a certain time. It's like a truce. That's pretty much
okay.
Like a truce.
Treaty, treaty, truce. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And they said the same thing, exact same thing. That the phone was talking, and LA was saying the same thing at the same time.
Well, I am I'm the phone guy too. You didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I just have to change my voice, so nobody will know.
Yeah, that part.
I knew you. Say go right, go left. Say bitch, you did.
LA, it's nice to see you on screen without you having to say, "Can I get my point across, please?"
He said, God. He said, you know what, never mind.
Without having to do that.
You know what, never mind.
I go to your show, LA. I'll be sitting in the audience. Like, LA, me being a comedian, I don't know about you guys, but I love seeing other comedians perform that I know. I love it. I get a buzz when I see Lee and David and them and Shaquan and them do their thing in live in person. So I can't wait to see you in live in person do your thing. I just get it for some reason. I get, I don't know. Maybe I get a little starstruck.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, explain what it is then. But I love to see my folks doing their thing. I really do. So what is it?
It's called being supportive. That's all. You're a supportive person. That's what it's called. Not you're not a hater. Not like I should be up there. Why is that person?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm funnier than that person. Why is he? You're a supporter.
Hey, Molly, I said it to you, Molly.
I'm a supporter, but some people I do ask how the hell they get up there. I'm like, how the hell they get there? Me and Lee be looking at each other like, I don't know. And we like, okay, they did. So, and see, we don't hate to pull nobody down. We don't do that part to pull them down. So we gonna still support them. Like, how the hell you get up there? Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. You up there? Or go ahead, you guy. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, dude. You up there? So, to me, I look at it. A win for one is a win for all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't step on nobody, and I would never step on nobody. I don't believe in that. So a win for one is a win for all.
That's
right. I'm proud of all of y'all. And that's why when I can, I would show up and show out for each and every one of you anytime if I can. If it's possible for me to do it, hey, if it's in my will.
And that you definitely do.
Huh?
You definitely do. You show up and you show out. You got motherfuckers want to throw panties and penises at you.
That's right. Lock it in.
Happy Friday.
Only when I'm working. Only when I'm working.
You're always working. You're always working.
I tell you what, I am one time sober. Last night we missed out on celebrity status. We missed out last night on celebrity status.
What do you mean?
At the Panther, they said it was a full house and they was waiting on us.
Wow. I would have loved to see that. Wow.
We were on days. You know that they were calling me all night.
Mm-hmm.
Where we at?
So by the time
I know that they closed it. They didn't close the doors until damn near 1 o'clock last night.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all went?
No, I went and laid my fucked up ass home.
You and me.
I should have because the phone call that I got said, "Damn, but at 1 o'clock in the morning they calling me. We just shut down. Are you all right? What happened to y'all?" We was on celebrity status last night when we left from there. I mean, I'm talking about the red carpet was ready for me, you, and Shaquan, and Brenda Joy.
Yeah.
All right.
I wanted to go.
Okay. All right.
Look,
So
we gotta get together and hit them the hard way. We gotta play four square with them. So we're gonna have a women's quartet, 4 square, as we're gonna call it, 4 square.
Yeah, we was
like that, y'all.
Yeah, we was definitely on it. They said they had a full house. There was only standing room. So we was getting ready to have our own comedy show after the comedy show.
Hell yeah, the green room, baby. Green room.
No, this was no green room. This was a different. This was a Sunday open mic, and it was packed. And they were waiting on Althea, Shaquan,
awesome.
Brenda Joy, and myself.
Wow,
awesome! Great job, you guys. Great job.
They were calling my phone, Lee's phone. They were asking for Althea.
And we was too inebriated to make it. We pulled a temptation on them. I guess we ain't gonna make it.
That's a bonus.
We ended up pulling a temptation move. We didn't make it.
I wanted to go.
The funny man, David Green. I caught a little bit of Sauce in the City last night. Where were you at? How did Tommy, Phil Strickland, and the other girl? How did they muscle you out?
Because I lost on the same page.
And
which I rarely do.
Fight your way back in?
Yeah. I tried to fight my way back in, but on the first one, on the 62nd one, Joey won. They picked Joey.
Joey Lee.
To tell the truth, I think Phil, you know how Phil and Tommy, got that click or whatever like that. No, and they already said they didn't want me, in the top three anyway. So I knew when it was them two, I was like,
they actually said that.
Yeah, they hinted around to it. Because Joey was like, how Joey be like, Tommy and Funny Man Green are gods, the gods to the Sauce in the City, and different things like that. And I knew once I was in the boneyard, I wasn't getting back up. Because it came down to my turn for coming, and everybody had 6 screens, and the only one, the one, well, there was 2 that didn't turn the thing on for me was Wheezy and Phil, and even though Phil was laughing, he didn't turn the screen on because he didn't want me, but it's all good.
Don't be talking about Phil.
Sounds very competitive.
It's very competitive. Very competitive.
I know you was like not fair. Oh,
No. I knew what the deal was. So I did.
That means you're a good player. Take it as a compliment, Dave. No. That means you're a good player.
But Joey Lee didn't make it in the 3 either. It was Paula.
No, he would have. No, he would have. But his camera went his camera went bad or whatever, and so she picked somebody else to take his place.
But why didn't they just pick you to take his place? How did Gilchrist get up there?
Because she was another one with the 6 cameras, and we all re-voted, and everybody picked her,
and not you.
Oh,
I wasn't in the re-vote. Remember, I only had 5 cameras.
Oh, because they set it up that way and they didn't get you back in. Well, it's okay. It's all good. You know how they do when you awesome player, when you're an awesome player and awesome comedian, they try to take you out the game, and that's what.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
damn
they
it.
Get out the best. They take out the best. That's why from the rip, I just be like, "You got it. I'm done." I don't even last a minute in that joy. Not even a minute. Boom, I'm done. You got it.
Well, I'm going to be honest. If I ever go on that show, I'm always picking Paula because she fine as hell. So,
no, you know what? You can't do that. You can't have alliance.
Hilarious.
I'm always picking Paula.
You got to be picking.
It's called the weakest link. Even though you're the strongest link, you become the weakest link.
Because you be the one picked on and talked about and labeled as a
lock
bully.
it in. Yep. I get picked on all the damn time. Quit interrupting. Quit interrupting, Damien. Quit interrupting.
Message.
Lock it in. Who's got their bingo card? Motherfuckers.
And plus, we got to come over nicely so the people that's looking at us or watching us, so they can want to sponsor us. We got to come over a certain type of way, I guess. So,
right.
If
But I gotta say, last night was like one of the, the 3 minutes for comedy. It was like one of the best. Like everybody was. I don't think anybody had less than 4 cameras.
That's cool as shit.
There was only 7 people or something. So I mean,
that's good.
Well, I was watching it from the background, and I think you got railroaded by 2 white dudes, but I still think that was probably one of the best shows that I've seen, and I wasn't on it. I was just watching. It's fucking funny as shit.
That's why it's one of the best shows. Not just joking.
There you go. Thank you.
I gotta.
Question. Ask your question. I see you.
No. Yeah.
Well,
I like the show. We were watching the show on the ride home, and David, I want to let you know you did a damn good job, because every time you hit the mic, every time the screen was on you, we were cracking the freak up. I'm not even gonna lie. We were watching on the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you did your thing.
That was cool shit, bro. You got robbed, bro. You got robbed.
And you did, and also you did your whole 3 minutes. Most of them couldn't even do 3 minutes of the gag on.
Yeah, it was like how much time I got left?
And I hate when they do that. Get up there.
If you gotta ask that, you don't have a set, bro. If you have to ask how much time I got left, you don't even know your crap.
Do that when you giving the 3 minute you give your 3 minutes with no interruption, no hesitation. You get boom, 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 boom. But that's how you went. But then you gotta wait for her to say time, instead of be like, okay, what I got left? Okay, what I do? You don't do that on stage. But and I was like, anybody that do that, I'm like, nope, nope.
Right. I'll be right back.
But that's me being critical, I guess. You know,
well, any of my shows, no matter what it is, if it's an open mic or it's a showcase or it's like the show I'm doing next Saturday. There's one thing I will not allow on my shows. You will not go up there with your phone so you can look down at it, and you're not going to bring a notepad up. No, that is unprofessional. You should be prepared at your fucking show, or I shouldn't have to pay you.
Yep, that's right.
Just saying, it's business. Comedy is a business. Don't forget that.
That's right.
Well, you know what? Some people do it as a problem, like Dion Cole. His joke is behind the pad. His premises is behind that pad, checking off the the list of his pad. What if your joke?
Well, excuse me. I'm sorry. I was smoking some Molly Moss. The Molly Moss is fucking good, man. All right, so now what you just said, and the point is, I don't want to see it. But if you're a crafty motherfucker, and there's plenty of them out there, because I've performed with I don't know how many now. If they like bring their glass up, when they're drinking, and they put like the receipt down on the bench, and I don't notice it, and the audience doesn't notice it, and I don't physically see them looking at their notes. You grab your drink, you look down, okay, fine. But if no one sees that, I'm okay with it. But other than that, if I see it, I don't think I should have to pay you.
No. His notepad is a joke. He makes the joke.
Oh God. Okay. Well, that's a pass. If his notepad is a joke,
part of the act.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wouldn't fuck him up for that for sure.
Because they love it when Dion do that, and he give you that look, and he check it out. It's hilarious the way the way he do his thing. I like it. I think it's cute. But I get what you're saying, because a lot of comedians do, and some that's in the business do. They say this. What else I want to talk to y'all about?
Well, just so you know, Althea, I will tell all of you on the panel, I have no other job. This is all I do.
So you got all your energy into this, and that's what's up. That means you're going to do what you have to do.
18 years, traveled coast to coast to coast. I sell hella fucking merchandise. That's how I make my money. I'm the tamale king of Southwest Florida, and I'm a Jew from a black neighborhood raised on the south side of Chicago. Lock it in. There's a bingo.
Jew in a black neighborhood raised in south side of Chicago, and he already said Navy Corpsman. And hey, Connie. Hi, Connie.
Hi, Connie. Bingo.
Hey, Connie.
Bingo. Molly, I got bingo.
Hey man, I'm just impressed with LA actually making up a fucking Damien bingo card. No one has ever done that. You know, I mean, I feel blessed. No one's ever done that. I mean, I've been made fun of my whole fucking life. I look like Shaggy and Craig Brady had a baby in prison. My parents should have never fucked. And they named me Damien Seaman. The fuck out of here.
There's a bingo. That is definitely a bingo. Tell a story.
Speak Spanish. That speaking Spanish that got me.
Yeah, start speaking Spanish. Born in 1970.
Mi nombre es Damián Simón, pendejo gringo grande. Cállate.
When you do your shows, you should
and Quiero Taco Bell to you too.
You hear me? You hear what I
That's
said?
the best you got. You should
really sell. Like say you got $5 bingo cards at your show.
Fuck yeah, man! We can sell those bingo cards.
And then whoever gets bingo, let them get a reward. That makes.
I will put the bingo card on a hoodie though. I would do that. I'll put it on a hoodie.
The audience is paying attention. They're engaging, and then somebody get a prize for you know.
Well, I actually want to get a hoodie just for myself with that bingo card on it, so that I can just walk up to people, and this is my idea. I mean, this is all I do. I just walk up to people and say, would you like to have a conversation and see if you can hit bingo? I'm a comedian. Let's see if we can do this.
No, that's not what I mean, but he's talking something else. I'm talking like ladies, because Damien not hearing me, and fellas that's hearing me. When we was at the show last night, imagine people having a card and then marking off certain words, like random words. They're buying the cards for like say $5 a card and a chance to maybe win $50 or $100. There was a lot of people last night.
That's genius at a comedy show. That's fucking genius. And LA, you're the one who fucking made it up. You are a fucking genius. I never saw that coming. And I've never seen anything like it in fucking 30 years of comedy. So I give you props for that, bro. Big props.
Look at the love of this motherfucker. This one. I like that. Okay.
You the veteran. You look. This is today. We're gonna put this on the calendar with LA Day, LA Josh Preston Day, Comedy Bingo Day. That's what it is. Comedy Bingo. Because I know somebody gonna do it. Somebody gonna take that idea, take it and run with it and make some money. We didn't get it.
It is Althea and everyone on the panel. It is
where it came from.
It is Veterans Day. Althea, it is Veterans Day, right?
Comedy Bingo.
Hey, Molly, can you do me a favor and pull up that video I just sent you?
Oh, boy.
Please, just for the panel.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
He's got it.
Lord have mercy.
We talked about grunts, both Marine and Army, but we did not talk about the other member in their squad. We're talking about Doc. We're talking about the only guy on the battlefield that can both stack and unstack bodies. A lot of people just think of him as a Motrin vending machine. They'll tell you to drink enough earth sauce. But in reality, Doc's a pretty bad motherfucker. I don't know if you've ever seen a grunt in person or in action, but they are fucking enormous. And these are the only guys rated to pick them up and carry them home. Doc also has to keep up with the grunts while carrying an extra 35-pound medical bag. It's for reasons like this that Doc is one of the only other MOSs besides infantry that is granted non-POG status. Or POG, however you want to say it. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but this guy's actually the most dangerous motherfucker on the battlefield. Here's why. I said in my previous videos that grunts just don't give a fuck. That was kind of a lie. They do have one fuck to give, and that is for Doc. There is absolutely no way on the planet to get unalive faster than to fuck with a grunt's medic. You see, there's a special relationship between a grunt and his medic. Doc's the guy that'll give you an IV so you're not hungover in the morning. Doc's the guy that'll pick a tick out of your taint with his fucking teeth if he has to. But most importantly, when the shit hits the fan, Doc is these guys' only lifeline. When you attack Doc, you not only attack a member of their squad, you attack the entire squad as a whole at the same fucking time. You see, if you take a pop shot at a squad of grunts, they'll return fire. But if you take a pop shot and it lands anywhere fucking near Doc, things are going to escalate very quickly. Grenades will immediately get blooped. Belts are getting run through the 240. And before you realize that you even made a fucking mistake, you are already getting flanked. What's about to happen to you will get brought up the next time Geneva has a convention. Times like this is when these become deadly weapons. I guess what I'm trying to say is if you ever need to point a gun at the infantry, do not point it at the guy with the big backpack first. Because when you pull that trigger, you sign the most certain death wish in existence. Even a man walking down death row for the last time has a better shot at making it through that than you do. Because he at least has a chance that God will perform a miracle. You don't. Because God loves the infantry. That's why he sent the battlefield angel to protect them. In conclusion, whether you hear these guys yelling hoo-ah or hoo-rah, it would behoove you not to fuck with their medic. If you enjoyed this video and would like to buy me a beer about it, there is a link in my bio. There is also a link in my bio to my YouTube channel. These videos seem to get taken down on TikTok. I will re-upload them there, and hopefully they'll stay there forever. Thank you for your service.
That's one
Thanks,
of your friends.
Molly. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Doc. So, Damien, you are the guy that will pull a tick out of a tank with your teeth. Yeah.
If I have to. If I have to.
You know, if that tick will stay there, that tick gonna stay.
Wait a minute. Damien's not a doc.
He was a medic. He was a Marine corpsman.
I'm a Navy corpsman.
Navy, sorry.
Like a nurse. I'm a big fucking nurse.
He's their medic, their corpsman.
Oh, so that's why
I'm not a doctor. They just called me Doc. That's the nickname. Or they called me Pecker Checker. They go out on Liberty, go bang the same fucking Let me tell you a true story about what happened to me. And we were on Liberty in Puerto Rico. No, it was I was on ship. I wasn't even allowed to go off ship because I was duty. And so the next day, these boys in this one group of boys that I knew, they went into town and they got some tail. And so the most senior NCO was the chief petty officer. And he comes in and he goes, "Hey, Doc, I know I did something wrong." I said, "What'd you do?" And he goes, I think I fucked dirty. I said, "You didn't wear a condom?" He goes, "No." I said, "Come on, pull him down. And this is my job." So I have to take him by his dick. I have to take a swab and put it down in there. And it's the most painful thing in the world when you have a fucking urinary tract infection as a male. Then I have to have it cultured and find out what he's got. Now, all of these got, the first guy, he had gonorrhea. So I knew what we had, bicillin. It's a gauge needle about that thick. And it's like fucking putting silly putty into your ass. And it's an intramuscular shot. As soon as you take it, you have to put your ass on the deck, which is called the floor. And you have to work it into your butt because if you don't do that, next morning, you will not be able to walk. That's a fact. So the next couple of hours, here comes the rest of them. And I did not touch their dicks. I just told them, drop trow, and I'm just one at a time, shooting right in the ass. All right, and I put it on your ass on the deck and don't come back and wear a condom. What the fuck is your problem coming to me? I don't want to see your dick.
Pecker check.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, or it was Doc or Pecker check.
Okay, because that was the reason why I was like, why are we seeing this video? It's like, oh, because Damien was a Navy corpsman. Okay, I got it.
And I'm the only veteran on the panel.
I mean, you could have just. All right.
I'm a child of a veteran. I'm a military kid. I was raised on the base.
I don't know about you. I'm more scared of the person with the gun than the person with a needle.
They carry guns, I think.
I think I'll be shooting the people with the gun. I ain't worried about.
Wait a minute. You don't think we had a gun?
Yeah, they
got out of your mind.
You had a gun?
Yeah, the video.
Fuck yeah, fully automatic 45 with a 72 round clip, fully automatic.
Out there and shoot in the war too, but they had to protect the people that was getting hurt up. So yeah, they had to fight the war too. And that's why they didn't mess with the medic, because you're messing with their medical kit. It's like if somebody came here and blew our hospitals up. We want to tear their asses up because you mess with the hospital. You don't mess with the, because our doctors, it was precious out there because you was fighting the war. You're going to need a doctor, somebody know how to stop a bleeding or a bullet wound or whatever. My dad used to tell me stories about that. My father did demolition, so he was messing with explosive. I'm like, Daddy, you crazy, but I'm glad you came back in one piece because I wouldn't be making no bombs or no, you know, no. But
hold on, wait a minute.
Thank you to all the people that served. Thank you to my brother who was an engineer, and he was the youngest petty officer. When he went, he had to go to that island. I don't know. It wasn't
Rikers Island, right?
It wasn't his island. It was another island that they had to go.
Rikers Island.
It wasn't Rikers
That's
Island.
the first one I thought about.
Hey, you'll find a lot of veterans in there.
Yeah, the ones I've seen.
That's all we were.
He had to go to one of them islands, you know. So, and he came back. He was a man. He was a boy when he came back a man. I don't know what he did to him, but he was different.
I'm interested in that Corpsman thing. So, but they wouldn't let you fight because you're so important. They wouldn't put you up front. You would have to go there if someone got hurt, right? They wouldn't.
No, he was on the battlefield.
Hold on. That's a valid question, and I like questions like that. Well, the thing is that I was always up front because if someone who was taking up the front were to get injured, then I have to be the closest one to them. So we would go and we were a tactical group, so we'd go in groups of 5 and 10. And but yes, I was always near the lead because you had to, because that's
Full Metal Jacket or Forrest Gump. I mean, watch Full Metal Jacket is a good one to watch to see some people getting blown up and hollering medic, and you look over and your medic is cutting too. Medic! Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Yeah. No, I mean that's a reality of combat though, and but the thing is, when you sign that contract and you say, you know, for me and country, for all, it is for all, because everyone I served with, we didn't have a color; it was navy blue, and if you're a Marine, you know, if you were Army, if you were Air Force, we were now officially a brotherhood that no one can take it away from us. We are family. We are away from our families. We are away from our children, and we are killing people, and our brothers are getting killed as well. Right. So I did two combat tours, but the last part of my service, the last 6 months I spent on the USS Nancy Reagan in the Indian Ocean, and they retired me because I told them to put me back out in country. I didn't like the hospital scene. And my CO asked me why, and I said, well, CO, I want you to put me out there, but that 45, I don't want the 72 round clip. I want the 182 barrel. And he goes, why would you do that? Why can't you just use your standard issue equipment? I said, well, because I want to go back out there and I'm going to start killing people for no reason.
Okay, Damien, that's enough.
My brother.
That's enough.
No,
we don't want any more. No, that's it. Okay. Okay.
No, it's not.
You said you talking to people. That's enough.
Killing
That's
people
enough.
for no reason.
You know, but that's
the
the
flashback.
first war. And there's a guy. I sent the video to our group. Black people had come a long way in the military, a long way, and I thank God that it's not like it was now. This man was telling his story and was saying that when he touched down on the beach of Normandy or whatever, he said they make the black folks going first, and they had to get the shoot from the front. And he said that he had to worry about somebody on his six shooting in the back. He said it was his own people shooting at him. Racist. You saw the video? The racist one shooting at the black people. So imagine back then, early on. I mean, you had to get the front from the enemy and your own teammates, the white ones that was racist. You had to catch them bullets both ways. So the likelihood of a black man coming back from the wars, they gave the percentages. I shared the video in a group one day, didn't get a chance to bring it up, but I'm gonna find it and bring it back. And the man was telling his story, you know, and I was like, wow. And I wanted to salute all of them, because a lot of unsung heroes, a lot of people didn't make it back for that reason. So we don't know if the bullet from your own countryman got you or the bullet from the enemy got you.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, that's what they call it, friendly fire.
Yeah.
And that's the real thing.
That's what happened with Pat Tillman used to be a linebacker for the Arizona Cardinals, and he went over, and people thought, it was the enemy that shot him. It was his own people that shot him.
Yeah, happens. It's casualty of war.
But I got a question. Would it be an honor or a disgrace being the first person killed in the war?
That would be
well, you know how you see like in the movies and everything, they get off the junk, get on the land.
They retired me in 1997. They retired me in 1997, and I'll answer that question truthfully. What were the choices again? Would you get a what for being the first one killed? An honor?
No. Yeah, no, I'm saying. I said, would it be an honor? Like if you're telling a story and everything, everybody tells, my grandfather was in the war, and this is this. You know what I mean? Would it be an honor to be like, my grandfather was in World War II and he was the first person killed? You know what I mean? Or would it be like, you understand what I'm saying?
Honor or disgrace.
Yeah, honor or disgrace.
Trying to take
man, I can answer that. If you just have ever seen the movie Forrest Gump, where Lieutenant Dan, all of his previous ancestors were all killed in war, and he was pissed off because Forrest Gump got him out of there, and then he was a drunk and has no legs, and but he wanted to die. He wanted to have honor. He felt like he didn't have any honor because now he was just a fucking cripple. And then he had to change his this part, the biggest muscle in the body, which is your brain. He had to change that, and come around full circle. Most people don't understand what PTSD is all about. And what my organization that I support wholeheartedly is Operation Outdoor Freedom. And all we do is take sailors and soldiers out that are out of the service, and we take them hunting and fishing. And that's all we do. And I tell jokes.
All right. So it's an honor. Yes. It's an honor.
I mean, it's an honor to put the uniform on. And once you put that uniform on, it's an honor because the sacrifice that is possible, if that makes sense. So as soon as you put that uniform on, you're out of boot camp, you're out of your race school, and you're going out and do your job. It is an honor to have that uniform on every day. That is your responsibility to identify yourself as such. And you get shitty pay. And depending on your duty, you probably have a lesser chance of getting killed nowadays because of technology. Like in 1997, I mean, Jesus Christ, man, Schwarzkopf was the general, and he just took tanks and went right into Iraq and just blew everything up. Today, we have so much technology that it's pretty unlikely that you'd have as many casualties as you would in wars past. But to answer your question, the honor is putting on the uniform, knowing the risk.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. I always find it amazing that two leaders can convince people to put on a uniform and kill each other, and that can be an honor.
That is absolutely disgusting.
For your family, your friends. People come home and they be like, I'm a veteran. I'm like, why you out here homeless? Why you got nowhere to live? So it's like they want the world to honor them, celebrate them, which we do, but they don't honor them. They don't support. They don't take care of their vets. When they get here, they don't care.
The government they fought for.
Yeah, right.
The government they fought for don't treat them right.
Yep. Yeah.
And to me, I don't look at it as the honor or disgrace. If you come back from war, I look at it as a blessing, and God saved you to be a change agent. You're here, you're tasked to do something else. Because a lot of people say, I could have died. I should have died with my platoon, with my team. You're here for a reason. You got to find that purpose and live in it and do what it's supposed to do. Maybe it's to come back to tell everybody else, hey, it's this list, y'all two fighting over something that don't even belong to you from the beginning. Yeah. That's like you see two men fighting over a frisbee, and you walk by and be like, no, man, get off the frisbee, get in the middle of that fight, and you get killed. And the people with the frisbee dropping it like, oh.
Yeah.
No, that's like gangs fighting over fighting over blocks that don't even belong to them.
Seriously.
Yeah. That's still
Yes,
tough.
Damien, thank you for your service because you've been through a lot, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. But I will give you guys. I got to piss real quick. The beer, you know.
I got a long Q-tip, Damien. I'm gonna check it out.
With what you just said, I will say I love it when people say thank you for your service. But I'll tell you what most veterans returning home want to hear. They want to just hear "Welcome home."
That's what it's a blessing. That's like I said. It's not an honor and disgrace. If you come back, that's a blessing. You're a blessing. That's what it is. That's how I look at it.
That's how they feel. I survived, but at the same time, I know people that's traumatic because they was in a car accident. Oh, I'm still messed up, or in a fire. So imagine you in warfare and you send people heads getting knocked off. You got to kill people. So it's cool to come home as survivor, but they come home as killers. Imagine somebody put a gun in your hand and tell you go kill people. You know, now you got, so it's like, it's easy for them to like, yeah, you just come home, get back with society. Like, no, I'm mentally fucked up. It's people out here that just get in car accidents and they need help day by day, or they went through some dramatic in their childhood. And this dude seen somebody get blown up into pieces that he talked to every day for months. And mentally, you're going to be messed up, but people don't see that. They just see the fact that, oh, he made it back alive. Yeah, but he had to kill so many people to stay alive. That messed you up mentally, man. So, yeah, man. I ain't with the war stuff. I'm against war. Happy people made it back, but it's senseless deaths. That's how you get your numbers down. The population too much, and just let them go to war.
Create a war, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what they doing in Iraq and Israel? Because they bombing people left and right. I have one question. How is it that they bomb but only 3 people get killed? A whole building collapsed and only 3 people get killed.
And fake numbers.
We saw a building collapse in New York, the Trade Center. How many people got killed?
Over 1,500.
Right, but they whole buildings. Ain't nobody in them buildings that they bombing over there. Ain't nobody, and then I didn't know that if we're part of it or supporting it, we go back over there and build it up.
Of course, we're supporting it. Israel's part of NATO. We have to support it, and we're the biggest investor.
The rebuilding of it, that rebuilding, you just doing demolition.
We'll probably get the bill for that too. We'll get the bill for that too. Watch, we'll get the bill for it.
I'm like, why? It don't make any sense.
And no, it doesn't.
How are we paying for other countries when we still owe China?
Yeah. Matter of fact, if China wanted, they could actually file us for bankruptcy. I mean, that's how much control they have over our entire
fentanyl in the country. They got their money. That's where the fentanyl coming from China.
And that's where the release of it came from. Is they doing deals. They working it out.
Hey, that fentanyl epidemic, for me, I think it's kind of like this might sound like a conspiracy theory, Molly, but I think that fentanyl was brought into this country to, I don't know, thin the herd.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fentanyl diseases any which way they can. Speaking of thinning the herd,
she got her book.
The herd, Shaquan got her book.
That's like.
I love the first opening paragraph. I really do. You're doing good, baby. I love you.
Oh, thank you. I love you guys too.
That's like Althea being on Facebook and reading Shaquan saying, I like to thank Funny Man Green for loaning me $200 when I owe Althea $500. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Hey, what's up, Big Phil Page? I see you.
Phil,
what's up, family? How y'all doing, man?
Funny Man Green, you loan me some money because to pay for my tickets, because I know you big winner. You hit that sports game because the Redskins finally lost, and I know you bet it against them.
Go Philly, baby.
I know you want the money. The sports game.
Nah, Dave ain't bet no money.
Dave out there. Y'all don't know. David trying to look, we're gonna go to Vegas and blow up. David gonna get out there and we're gonna
Dave out there Dave out there betting big bucks.
Dave is out there.
I saw a banner with his name on it. Funny Man Green.
Hey, Phil Page.
What's up, family? How y'all doing, man? I'm jumping in here late, but what's going on with y'all?
Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love.
Monday Madness.
It's Monday. Thank you for your service, inside and out.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Welcome
It's
home.
Singles Day, Veterans Day, and my auntie's surviving Cancer Day after 43 rounds of chemotherapy. She survived it. She here. She might have lost some body parts due to cancer, but she's a survivor. Tickle Me Past Pink is her foundation. Look up Maxine Simmons McDaniel. Love you.
Bingo.
There it is.
Who got bingo? Who got bingo?
I think we got the middle line going straight down.
Middle line, yeah, the Indiana Navy Corpsman. Tell a story already told. Connie on camera.
He didn't say drop the mic. He didn't say drop the mic.
Butterbean.
They ain't say Butterbean. It's this one.
How many fucking cards are there? Jesus Christ, you got so many.
Interrupt somehow. Put Connie on. I couldn't make this up. I couldn't make this up. Chicago.
Navy Corpsman.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
He did. He said
One of
that.
these cards here.
Is that a third one? That's a third bingo.
Look. Can speak Spanish. Tell a story he already told. Put Connie on the camera. Born in 1973.
He born in 1973.